Hello everybody, this is Denise LaFrance, Certified Coach with Emerge Into You Coaching, and today I would like to talk with you a little bit about breaking down walls. When you look in the mirror, what is it that you see? If I ask most people that question, they're going to tell me about their hair, they're going to tell me about, if they wear it, maybe their makeup, they're going to tell me about their laugh lines or the way they're aging. But what I'd like to talk about is what you see around who you are and how you feel about how you're living your life. So many people live their life by standards that are basically the result of expectations that we have from the people who've raised us. And many times those people expect us to be certain ways. They expect us to grow up and have a certain type of job, maybe fall in love and meet a certain type of person. And pretty much, as parents, we all want our kids to be happy, but our view of happiness might be very different than our kids. And so if you've grown up with that type of expectation, you might feel like you've never really lived up to the expectations that were put on you. And what happens in that situation is that we learn to hide, in many cases, who we are. For instance, if we know we're gay and the expectation is that you're going to marry some nice person from your religious community, or even not from your religious community, but a person of the opposite sex, then that makes us feel like we're going to disappoint people that we love. And so a lot of us get in that habit of hiding. We hide who we are, and by doing that, we really, brick by brick, build walls around us. And that place where we then live feels a lot like a prison. And what I'd like to do is to sort of help you consider the alternative. And that's really to take a look at what you want versus what somebody else wants from you or of you. If you think about it just in terms of fairness, think about somebody living their lives. Think about your next door neighbor, your aunt, your uncle, your parent, living their lives, yet they also want to control how you live your life. That doesn't seem particularly fair to me, and I'm sure it doesn't to you. The good news is that it's never too late to peel away and become really sure and confident about how you choose and want to build and design your life versus the way somebody else has expected you to in the past. It's never too late to do that, and that's the good news. The bad news is that sometimes by doing that, we lose relationships. And if somebody can't accept the fact that you are not living up to a certain expectation for them, there's a possibility that you might lose that relationship. And as hard as that is, and it is awful, the flip side is living a life where you can never really truly be yourself. And that big a question is always going to be up to you. But I'd really like you to consider that these people, while their intentions are good and they might love you, they also should really not have a say in who you love, in the type of work or career that you do that makes you happy, or where you live. And there are people who grow up in very controlled circumstances where that type of thing is expected of them. So part of what I do with folks is I really help them to sort of separate out what are your beliefs and what are the beliefs that you've just sort of, packed away in the back of your mind that belong really to somebody else. And I want you to break through those walls that you might have built over the years, and I want you to live the life that you are meant to live, because that is how you will truly know happiness and truly know fulfillment, is if you're living the life. Because there are people out there, I guarantee, who will love you. If you feel like you've been trying, if you're a square peg and you've been trying to fit into a round hole, guess what? There are lots of square pegs out there. And those people will love you for who you are, and not because of who you love or what you do for a living. So just consider what I'm talking about here today. And if you want to talk about it further, I do offer a 30-minute free consultation. I'm happy to talk to you, so please get in touch with me. The contact information is going to be right at the end of this video. So thank you very much. Be well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.